This is my honest review of the Chanel Maxi Flap by Matthieu Blazy. I'm breaking this video down in 5 categories. So 1, my first impressions, 2, what fits inside, 3, real life use, 4, pros and cons, and 5, is it actually worth it? So let's get into it. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Nika. I am very much a bag girly. If you're also a bag girly, you're gonna love it here. Hit that subscribe button. I feel like I've had this bag for a long amount of time now, so I feel like I am equipped to share all the tea around this bag. If you have no idea what this bag is, it is the Matthieu Blazy flat bag. It is pretty much a classic flat, but they remove the diamond quilting and then they use this beautiful pebbled leather and it's all smooth. It also, as you can tell, is slouchy, and that's why a lot of people are freaking out about this bag because it's such a different take from the typical structured Chanel classic flaps that we're used to seeing. There's 2 different sizes of this flat bag. There is a small size, which is slightly the same size as, let's say, like a medium Chanel classic flap, maybe slightly larger actually. And then there is the Maxi flap, which is this one. I do think that the Maxi flap is a more popular size. I mean, right now the trend is big bags, so big bags have officially made their comeback, and this is kind of like jumping on that bandwagon of the big bag trend. So first impressions, I originally knew that the Matthieu Blazy collection, his very first collection, was going to be just so popular because this is a very well-loved director that's going into a very well-loved brand and 2 very different styles. So a lot of people were really interested to see what he was going to make. There are a lot of bags that did really well for his new collection. This would definitely be one of the top bags that performed really well. It's definitely a wait list to get this bag. For me, it was really difficult to get this bag. So I am really happy I managed to snag one. When I first touched this bag, I was immediately drawn to how soft the leather is. It's not the type of leather that I'm used to feeling for new Chanel bags. This is really soft. Like you can see that, like you can just kind of like hold it and it molds into your hand. And that's what I loved about it because I love like a slouchy bag. And I just love how the size is also a fantastic size. I do use this as a work bag. I've actually taken this bag with me on a couple of trips now. So I am not one to buy brand new Chanel bags, but there's something about this collection that I was just immediately like drawn to. And I think it was just the design and how I envisioned myself wearing them, like what that lifestyle looked like. Like this specific bag works really nicely with my lifestyle. I fell in love with the color too. I actually don't have a dark red bag. So it was something that immediately I was like, okay, I don't have something like this in my closet. It's gold hardware, beautiful dark Bordeaux. The straps are like these lightweight, thin straps up top here. But I think that it's just such a beautiful design and it's so simple and classic that I can see myself using this in like 10 years from now too. Okay, I'm gonna do a what fits inside, and I'm actually just gonna share everything that's inside of this bag already because I use this bag on the daily. I'm gonna start off with what's actually on the exterior first. So it is this really pretty scarf. This is actually the first time I'm sharing this. To celebrate 5 years at FashionNica, we actually designed this milestone scarf. We haven't even named it yet. This isn't gonna be released until birthday bag month, but there are 5 symbols on this scarf and each symbol is 1 year at FashionNica. Essentially, it's like a milestone per symbol. I'm not gonna go into detail of what milestone each one is because it's meant to be very like subtle. We're not going to be releasing this until birthday bag month in July, but a little sneak peek. Also, shout out to Jasmine and Davis for designing this because it turned out so good. Like I love using this. I've been like R&D testing it and it's so gorgeous. It's 100% silk too. We didn't actually make a ton of them because it's meant to be like a limited edition piece for birthday bag month, but it's just so cool to see like the design of it in real life. So let's see what actually fits inside of this Maxi flap. This is actually my work bag. Off the bat, I do fit my laptop inside of here, but it also fits my water bottle, a Louis Vuitton pouch. This is like my tchotchke pouch. Like it's just random things inside of here. It's kind of a hot mess, but it's a really great size. Some Wet Ones hand wipes, my Chanel card holder from the same collection actually. This one's a croc embossed piece, a jaw clip, I also have the smaller version of this one, and this actually carries all of my lip glosses. Vintage Chanel sunglasses, a couple hand sanitizers. This one is like my little travel perfume that I just discovered when I was in New York. It smells really good. This is like my little jewelry pouch, so I'll put jewelry in here when I get my nails done. Oh my gosh. Been looking for this ring. Oh my gosh, it's been in here the whole time. I've been looking for this ring. It's this cool geometric vintage aquamarine ring. I love that the aquamarine kind of floats above the ring itself. I didn't actually have a lot inside of the bag, but as you can see, it can fit a ton more than what I just shared. That's just what I typically put inside of my bag when I am using this piece. Okay, I think we should get into real life use. So I've actually brought this bag with me on 2 trips already. One to Hawaii and then one to New York. And this was actually my carry-on bag for both trips. It is a fabulous carry-on bag. And I actually did throw it underneath the seat because it fits perfectly. I typically, when I look for a carry-on bag, it has to fit my laptop because I love working when I'm in the air. So it fits the laptop. Not only that, but it closes. So even when this is like laying flat, nothing will spill out because it's closed. So yeah, I think this is a great like airplane travel bag. When I was in New York, I pretty much used this bag almost every single day to tote around and carry all of my essentials because the size was great. I also pull for this bag even when I don't need this size because I just love the way it slouches. So there are times when I'm using this bag and I have like my card holder and my phone. I don't know, like I think just wearing it, let me just try it on so you can see like how it slouches. Like how gorgeous is that slouch? You can actually adjust it too and then wear it as a crossbody bag or as a long shoulder. That is how it looks like as a long shoulder. It's way too long on me. I'm 5 feet, so that's definitely not gonna work. As a crossbody, I don't know if I would actually use this as a crossbody. No, I don't think I would wear it as a crossbody too. It looks a little big on my frame. So I think I would solely use it as a double shoulder. Or, you know what, I wouldn't even mind wearing it like this. I really like wearing like big slouchy clutches at the moment too, so that's another way you can wear it. There's a really big back pocket, which was great when I was traveling because I stored my boarding pass and my phone inside of there too. I just think that the way it slouches is why it's doing so well. It just looks like a casual Chanel bag, and I think the challenge with like the Chanel classic flaps, as much as I love my Chanel classic flaps, there are certain times where I just want something a little bit more casual, a little bit less structured. And this is the bag that I'll pull for like those casual days when I'm literally just wearing a pair of denim. Not to say the Chanel classic flap can't be worn as like a classic, like wear it with some denim, but this definitely, like because of the slouch, it just feels a little less structured, a little less tailored, I guess. Here are the pros and cons of this bag. I'll start with the pros. The pros, she is that girl. It's such a good bag. She's slouchy. That's my pro because I love a slouchy bag. She fits a ton, so great size. Color, style, I feel like is classic enough where it goes with everything. I haven't had challenges of like how to style this piece because it pretty much goes with everything that I wear. You will get compliments. Oh my gosh, yeah. Whenever I wear this bag, like someone will always go up to me and say they love my bag. I remember I was hanging out with Cassie when I was in New York and we were just talking, and then all of a sudden these 2 women came up to us and they're like, oh my gosh, Matthieu, Blazy. Like they literally said his name and like pointed at the bag. And I'm like, oh, that's a bag, girly. I mean, personally, I think this is an excellent investment piece, especially if you see how much they go for on the resale market. Granted, it's because it just came out and it's just a highly coveted piece at the moment. I want to say that this is going to be like the it bag for 2026. I am assuming this is also going to be a really hard bag to get, especially as they decide to create more iterations of this in the next couple of collections. Different colors, different sizes. I do envision this just doing really well at Chanel, especially because of how many people have like traveled to different countries just to get this bag. Really great travel bag, great work bag. It's really durable. I think that the pro of this, the quality of the leather, personally in my opinion, is different from other new Chanel leathers. You can tell by the way it slouches You can also tell by the graining of the leather itself, like how beautiful that grain is. It's just so, so soft. I'm gonna move to the cons next because there are cons with this bag. You know how I said at the beginning that I was nervous about these thin straps? I still am. I know I have like basically put a lot inside to test it, but for some reason it still scares me because they're so thin. It hasn't once like felt like, oh my gosh, this is gonna break. But for some reason, these thin straps do scare me. Like the number one question people ask with this bag is it heavy? And yes, this bag is definitely heavy. Once you start like putting a lot inside of your bag, it will get heavy. My only wish is that they made it slightly thicker for these straps, or made it maybe even rolled or something. Because again, I do feel like these are gonna hold up, but the amount of time it's gonna hold up, I don't know. Because I use this as a work bag, I put my laptop, I put my water bottle, like it does get heavy. Like let's say I just put you. Even if I just put like the basics inside of here, which I don't think is a lot, it does start to feel a little bit heavy on the arm. Like it's not an annoying kind of heavy where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna use this bag because it's just way too heavy. Like it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like, oh, this bag has a little bit more weight than a typical bag that I would pull, which is fine in my opinion, for me. Okay, I'm pretty sure those are actually my only cons. So let's get down to, is it worth it? And would I recommend it? I would say that this bag is definitely worth it, mainly because like when I'm thinking about it from a cost perspective, like this bag costs $9,300 US currently right now. I definitely envision this bag having a price increase because of how popular it's gotten, but at this moment it's $9,300. And if you were to compare it to the Chanel Classic flaps, they are selling for over $12,000. And if you were to get a Chanel Maxi Classic flap, that would be for sure like well over that $13,000 price point. So when you're thinking about it from like a size cost comparison, I do think that this is worth it. I also think because there are vintage versions out there I love sourcing, the Chanel Maxi flaps, the jumbo flaps, all of them are structured. So I can't really think of a Chanel vintage version that has that kind of like slouchiness. However, if I was to decide whether to get like a vintage versus a new maxi flap, heavy on the highly recommend going the vintage route because I think that the cost comparison, the cost of like a Chanel vintage one that we source, we would typically price it around that, say like 4,000 mark. However, this one is obviously double that price. You're getting one that is also made with 24 karat gold plating for the vintage ones. So if you're trying to decide between like a vintage and a new, 100% go the vintage route. However, if you are looking specifically for the slouchy or in like a dark Bordeaux red or with like the smooth pebbled leather, go this route. I for sure think it's worth it, especially right now too, when you're looking at it from the resale perspective, because if you were to get this bag brand new in store at Chanel, one, there's a wait list, so it's really hard to even get this bag. And this bag, it sells for $9,300 in store. But if for some reason you needed to sell your bag on the resale market, it's currently $14,000. So I think that that's a pretty good investment if you did ever someday have to sell your bag. I love this style a lot, so much so that I'm actually considering getting a different color and also a different size of this, also the smaller size of it too. That is how much I've been using this bag like religiously. This is the bag for someone that already has that Chanel collection. I would not recommend this bag for someone who is getting like their first Chanel bag because I do think that there are more timeless versions out there, AKA the vintage versions. Like for sure, the vintage Chanel Classic flap would be like the bag that I would recommend if you're getting your first Chanel bag and you have a few thousand that you want to invest in. I think that this is timeless, but in its own way, because of like the slouchiness, because of like the leather. I think that this is a bag that a Chanel collector could appreciate. However, in terms of appreciation for the bag, it's appreciating right now because of how popular demand is. However, I don't know if it's gonna hold its value as much as like a vintage Chanel Classic flap has held its value over the past like 30 years, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope this video is helpful to anyone who's trying to decide if they should invest in the Chanel Matthieu Blazy Maxi flat bag. Please let me know what you think, if I should continue to do reviews like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, please feel free to subscribe down below. Let's be bag friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!